Hello students, today's notes we are going to be talking about drawing scale diagrams, and we're going to talk about how the scale in a map compares to a scale of objects within that map. So fairly simple actually. We are going to start by just clarifying that the scale of the map itself is equal to the scale of objects in the map. All right. So in other words, if you find out that a room is a certain scale, and then you find out that there's an object inside that room, then whatever the scale is to the outside is going to be the same as the scale to the inside. So usually this just leads to a multi-step of something that you've already learned. The first trick is to find out what is that initial scale first. And so let's say that in the map here, or we're going to use the American units now. Let's say that we know that the length of a room is 20 feet. And then we know that in this map, if you were to measure this side, then let's say you're going to get that it is equal to 4 centimeters. All right. So first trick here is you find out what the actual scale is. So let's say in this case, I do like turning things out of 1. So I'll divide both sides by the smaller number. And so I'll get 5 feet is equal to 1 centimeter. So each 1 centimeter shows 5 feet. It's actually a huge scale in that case. All right. So once you have this, now it is important to remember which one is part of the drawing and which one is part of real life. So sometimes I like switching it up so that the drawing is always on the left side and then the real life is on the right side. Now let's say we take a look at the smaller object, and on this we calculate that it is 2 centimeters long. We're going to actually the case to scale there, but if it is 2 centimeters, then what we do is you could take the 2 centimeters. Now there's a few approaches here. This is just like using ratios, like what we've learned in the past already. In this case, I'm going to do I know that it's 2 centimeters in the drawing, and I know that compared to real life, or the painting drawing is also going to be 1 centimeter. So this is like what is the scale in the drawing, and then this is the scale in real life. And so then I know that I know that it's equal to 5 feet. All right, so oops, my bad. See, I already messed that up. 5 feet down there, and now I'm trying to look for this. So then I could put the letter X in there. I could cross multiply and divide. I'll get 2 times 5 is equal to 10. The centimeters there cancel out 2. And then 10 divided by 1 is equal to whatever X is. So then I find out that based on that, the answer is 10. And 10, we did say it is going to be feet. So it's going to be 10 feet. All right. So that's just me using the ratios. The whole point here is just talking about how the scale of a map is going to be the same of the scale of the objects in the map. You've actually already done this when we did our map ratios. Remember that the first page was purely about the room, and based on the ratio we found of the room, we then turned it into the ratios of different objects. We use the same exact ratio the whole time. So that's kind of a real life example of using this. All right. That's it for the notes. Anyways, I'll give you a try question. Try doing that, and then when you're done, then tomorrow we'll do some independent practice. All right, good luck.